and into the best non-quarterbacks who have entered their name into the transfer portal. I say non-quarterbacks because, well, this is a quarterback-driven, I should say, it's a quarterback-friendly show in a quarterback-driven sport. Okay? That said, you got 10 other dudes on the football field on the offense. You got 11 other dudes on the football field on defense. I want to talk about a few of those, right? So at number 5, I got former Texas A&M offensive lineman Chase Bisontis, my bad, Chase Bisontis, who I think is going to be an outstanding addition to somebody. Like Michigan, he was really into Ohio State before A&M bit. Perhaps Coach Prime could pull another rabbit out of a hat and get another 5-star offensive line talent to Colorado. But I think that dude is absolutely going to affect winning at a high level. It's just about where does he end up picking. Maybe Ole Miss, because that seems to be where everybody else is picking to go right now. Number 4 on the list, I got former Florida edge rusher, Princely Umanmielen, who is, again, another dude who looking like Ole Miss. Also a dude that was once interested in Oklahoma, right? We'll see what his buddy Chris Marshall want to do. Maybe he want to come back home. Only dude, by the way, who is out there talking about North Tulsa. I'm really loving this. So number 3 on the list, I got Georgia cornerback Nyland Green. I could just as easily have put A.J. Harris there, right? Maybe they're looking at Ole Miss. Who knows? Former Oklahoma offensive lineman. I could have had 2 on here. I like Aaron Parks in this spot. I know a lot of people are going to put Caden Green in that spot. I understand. I've known Aaron for longer. I understand what Aaron is about, and I think that he's going to be a dude that affects winning at a high level. And then a number 1 on the list, Walter Nolan, who's the number 1 rated player in the transfer portal that doesn't play quarterback. Outstanding defensive tackle at A&M, had 4 sacks this year in his true freshman season. He is looking hard at going to the Grove, moving up to Oxford, along with some other dudes that have already decided that they want to transfer to Ole Miss. So I got him at 1. I got Walter Nolan at 1. But maybe I could have put Juice Wells there, who's a wide receiver transferring from South Carolina to Ole Miss. Maybe I could have put Chris Paul Jr. there, who's a linebacker who's transferring to Ole Miss. Maybe I could have put Tyler Barron there, or maybe London Humphreys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes are looking at Ole Miss, and I find this interesting. I find this interesting because Lane Kiffin has said some things in the past that would make you believe he feels about the transfer portal the way that Dabo Swinney does. Far from it. Far from it if you're looking at what he does and not what he says. As a matter of fact, before the 2023 season began, he had taken 39 players out of the portal in the last 2 years, notably Jackson Dart, Zach Evans, right, to join guys like Quinshawn Judkins and turn them into an outstanding program. Like, again, they won 10 games, and their losses are to the SEC champ and the 2-time defending national champ, Alabama and Georgia. If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing to the #1 college football show on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcast.